What is up, guys? It's the Pie Guy, and today we're going to learn an easy, foolproof way to graph a line that involves plotting points. Currently, I have been going through an algebra series on my channel, which will be linked down in the description, so make sure to check out my other videos and subscribe if you haven't already. Alright, so here we go. So a line is an infinite amount of points that all follow each other, well, in a straight line. So to graph our line, we just need about 2 or 3 points on the line, and then we can just draw the rest as a straight line through those points. So let's just imagine that we have a point here, and here, and here, and this is our graph of the line. Well, if we didn't already have this blue line here, we could just draw a straight line through these points, and we'd have our line, and that's about what we do. So our next slide, we're going to actually find these points from an equation, and then we're going to draw straight lines through them. So this is what we call a table of values, where all we have here are the x values, and we have all the y values here. And we can choose x values, and then we'll find them in our equation. We'll find the y values in our equation. And we can also do it the other way around. We could choose y values, and then find the corresponding x values in our equation. But most people like to use the x values, so that's what we're going to do. I've already chosen x values for our equation, then we're going to find the y values. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to rewrite the equation, but instead of putting x, I'm going to put in -1. So we'll have y equals 2 times -1 plus 3. And I'm just going to simplify this side, and what I get out of it is the corresponding y value for -1. So using our order of operations, you're going to have multiplication first. So 2 times -1 gives you -2, and you're left with -2 plus 3. Alright, now doing addition, I have -2 plus 3 is +1. So our first point is -1, +1. And that's our point. Okay, so we can do the same thing for the other ones. Draw a line here to separate it. I'm going to do that for 0 now. So y equals 2, and instead of x, I'm going to put 0. Okay, plus 3. All right, 2 times 0 is 0. Plus 3 just gives you 3. So we get y equals 3. Box this off, give me some more space. So our point is 0, 3. All right, lastly, rewrite the equation again. Instead of x, put in 1. Oops. All right, and lastly, rewrite the equation one more time. Instead of x, put in 1. And then simplify. So 2 times 1 is 2, plus 3, y equals 5. And our last point is 1, 5. In our next slide, we're going to go ahead and graph these points here and draw a straight line through them. So we have our points. They were -1, 1, and 0, 3, and 1, 5. I'm going to go ahead and graph these over here. So remembering that this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis, I'm going to go to -1 on the x-axis, and then I'm going to go up 1 on the y-axis. There's our point -1, 1. I'm going to do the same thing for the other two. So 0, 3, I'm at 0 on the x-axis. I need to go up 3 on the y-axis. Okay, and lastly, I have 1. I'm going up to 5. And we have our 3 points. Now, truly, you only need 2 points to draw a line, But the third one just kind of gives you that confirmation that, yep, this is all working out. This is going to be a straight line. So now, last thing I have to do is draw a straight line as best as my ability can give me through these points, and it's not going to go so well. And that's the best that I can do on my computer. Okay, so really they should go through all three pretty straight, but I'm on my computer, so it's not straight. Okay, so for our second example, we're gonna find the y values for our x values that I've chosen, and then we're gonna plot the points and draw a straight line through them. So, gonna write my equation y equals, but instead of x, I'm gonna put -1 plus 1, and then I'm gonna simplify it. So -1 plus 1, that's 0. I'm gonna box this off. Keep my work straight. Okay, so next I'm gonna do that for 0. Y equals, and instead of x, I'm gonna write 0 plus 1. Okay, 0 plus 1 is 1. Box this off, give me some space. Okay, for last one, rewrite the equation. Instead of x, make sure you put 1. Okay, 1 plus 1 is 2. Couldn't be any easier. Alright, so we have our points here. I'm going to go and graph them. -1, 0. 0, 1. And 1, 2. I'm going to really try to draw a straight line. It's really hard to do on a computer. Okay, that was sort of okay. A lot better than last one. So this is our line here for y equals x plus 1. Okay, so for our last one, we have the equation y equals -x plus 3. I'm going to go ahead and take these x values, plug them each individually into the equation, and find what y values come out for each x value. So y equals -1 plus 3. Okay, so solve this. Negative 1. That's what it should have been. -1. Well, that just gives me 1 plus 3, and that other -1 away. Okay, 1 plus 3, and 1 plus 3 equals 4. So I'll put that 4 here. Box this off, give me room. Okay, next one. Y equals -0 plus 3. Well, -0 is just 0, so we're left with just 3. Okay, and for our last one, we have y equals -1 plus 3. And -1 plus 3 gives us 2. Okay, so now to plot the points, we have -1 all the way up to 4 on the y-axis. Start at 0 on the x-axis, going up to 3 on the y-axis, and 1, 2. Now to draw my straight line. Okay, here we go. Not looking good, but you guys get the idea. That's my line. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video or thought it was helpful, please give it a like and comment down below what you guys would like to see in my next video. If you thought a part was confusing, please feel free to screenshot it and send it to me via Twitter, Instagram, or email, all of which are linked down in the description, and I'll definitely help you guys out with it. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.